Well, hi Libras, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. I have shuffled these cards very well. It's time for your weekly reading. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Libras, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. Now, if this sounds like your reading, it probably is your reading. If it does not sound like your reading, it probably is not your reading. And I would check my moon sign. That is your emotional side. So Libras, the overall energy of this reading is the Queen of Wands. Passionate. There's passion. This Queen of Wands is fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or around this reading in somebody else's chart. But the thing about the Queen, they're all male or female, okay, is holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And there's also passion associated with this card. Might have a love of nature, might have a love of animals, pets. There's a cat in the picture, sunflower. So ready for a fresh start and a new beginning here? That is surrounding your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy, the Two of Pentacles. So this is a card of confusion. It's a card of like ups and downs, roller coaster ride type energy. And there's Pentacles. Pentacles, figure eight, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like you can't figure something out. There's ships bouncing around on the water back here. And everything is just kind of array, you know. So we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Two of Pentacles, and those are the two highest energy cards in your entire reading. So you're confused about how to move forward. I think you want something stable, something secure. So let's read on. Let's find out more about this. You have been on this roller coaster ride. It could be mental, it can be physical, it can be kind of both in your life. So you're wanting to move forward from it. You want a fresh start. Right above the Queen of Wands is the Tower card. So this is, I think you're thinking about blowing something up here. Kind of, you know, maybe clearing out what isn't serving you. Whatever's had you on these highs, these lows, these ups, these downs, these very confusing state of mind here. So you're thinking whatever it is that's causing it, I think you're thinking of blowing it up so that you can move forward. The Tower card is right next to the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, this is fast moving energy. This is running, you know, forward with a sword up in the air. Swords are about truth and clarity. And it looks like you just want to get rid of this energy. You want to have a tower moment. It's like you figure out that you've been in this state of being unbalanced for I don't know how long, but you're done with it. And I think you're rushing right towards that Tower card to set it into action. Under the Two of Pentacles is the Two of Swords. So you've been ignoring this whole situation for a while. You've kind of been, it's all because you want to protect your heart. You know that if you were to rush in and, you know, eliminate this energy that's been, had your head all over the place. It's like, like I said, just like a roller coaster ride. One day you're like, oh, there's hope here, and it feels good, and the next day is, oh, you know, how can I go one more day? And then the next day you're back up. Your heart is crossed with your arms. Your swords are up, the swords of truth and clarity, as if the same sword that the Knight of Swords is carrying. You have a blindfold on. So you kind of been trying not to deal with this, kind of letting it ride to see where it goes. But nothing seems to be getting better. It seems to be in the same cycle of all those ups and all those downs. And these are extreme. It's hard to live with. So you're ready for a fresh start and a new beginning. We have the Queen of Pentacles right next to the Queen of Wands, right under the Knight of Swords. Yes, it is about the pentacles that you've been juggling here. The security, the stability has been lacking, and you just you really need it. You're focused on that pentacle. This is Earth. This would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But your eye is on that pentacle. This is the second biggest pentacle in the whole deck. And you really want something more stable. You're done. You're just like finished with these highs, these lows, this uncertainty that's been hanging in your life for quite some time, and now you're ready to make that change and move forward. I have the Star card under the Two of Swords. This is the card for Aquarius, so Aquarius might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But this is a healing card, and this is really spiritual. It's about healing right down to your bare bones. The essence of who you are meant to be, who you know you are. It's seeing your own reflection bouncing back at you. This is extremely spiritual healing card, and it's right below that Two of Swords. That tells me that you are going to, by running in here with the Tower and eliminating this energy that is out of your life, and so that you can become balanced again and grounded, and you can have a fresh start in life. You needed to heal over all this, okay? And so you've been putting this off. You didn't want to have to go through all this healing, but you reached a point, and that's what these cards are saying. You're reaching this point where you have to make a change. The Star card is right next to the Wheel of Fortune, and guess what you've been putting off, and you probably didn't even know it, by being in this Two of Swords energy, by not dealing with it, the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is right under the Queen of Wands, wanting that feeling of wanting to move forward and having a fresh start, a new beginning in life. This is for the better, for the better. And when it's spinning, it's just like pulling all the bad energy away and moving you forward, so towards something better. So all this healing that you've been trying not to put yourself in a position to do is necessary for the wheel to move you forward into a place, a much better place, always a better place. It's going to move you right towards that pentacle that seems like it's been taking a million years to reach you. You're looking at that pentacle. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow-moving energy, the slowest moving energy in the tarot deck. It looks like the horse is not moving. It's like it's just standing there. But there is one foot barely in front of the other. And the main thing is it brings a pentacle with it. So this universe here, once you're healing, now you need to go through this healing process. This is going to help the universe to move you forward, like you want to move forward, right towards this pentacle. So it's been a long time. It feels like you probably are almost given up on having a stable and secure relationship. But there is hope here, and this healing is going to show you that. Once you go through this healing, you remember who you are. You remember that you deserve the things that you want and desire from life, and which includes the stability, the security, the groundedness, a possible commitment with somebody. The universe will take you and move you right towards it. So it's out there. It just wouldn't come in with this other energy. Something you probably just didn't really realize. You felt kind of like you didn't want to deal with it, because if you did, it would be a big deal, and you just didn't want to deal with it. But you are going to deal with it. You change your mind. It's like, okay, I've had enough right there. So Libras, let's find out what else is going on. It's coming up. The Lovers. There you are, Libra. There's a Queen of Swords. Okay, the Lovers is up here in your highest energy. This is a divine soulmate energy. You've been lovers with somebody in another life, but it looks to me like your guardian angels and your spirit guides here, they've been working on this. There's somebody out there, like I say, this Wheel of Fortune wants to pull you forward towards that groundedness in a relationship. There's somebody out there that is a divine soulmate. You've been lovers in another life, like I said. This is the card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But your guardian angels and spirit guides, it's like they're trying to bring you together. See, the hands are up here. They're trying to get you to connect. It's right next to the Hangman. The Hangman is a card of enlightenment. The head is all lit up. All the blood is rushing to the head, and it just kind of like, aha! There's aha moments going on here. Enlightenment. Well, I'd like to look around the Hangman, okay? So what I see is, on one side, we have the universe trying to bring you together with somebody. Somebody divine. And you will feel that connection. You will know that connection when you meet whoever this is. Might have Gemini in their chart. And on the other side of the Hangman here, a card of enlightenment, is a Three of Pentacles. So this is kind of a contrast. This is a contrast. The Hangman's pointing out this energy, this Tower moment, so I'm looking at the dark cards here. Three of Pentacles, there might have been an interfering party in this other relationship. If there wasn't, you're just butting heads all the time. It was just a struggle, okay, for whatever reasons. There very well could have been an interfering party of some sort. I don't know whether it was a third party or a child or just a friend. Somebody was interfering in your relationship. That's why it just, wasn't committing. Under the Lovers card, there's a lot of communication going on here, and it's right next to that Queen of Pentacles. When they come into your life, you're going to start talking. It's like you're not going to be able to stop. There's so much to talk about. Once this person comes, there's going to be such a connection with this lover, this person, that there's going to be texting and phone calls and however you do it. Skype, Zooms, video chat, it doesn't matter. This is through the airways. You're going to get to really know each other. You're not going to be able to stop talking. This Eight of Wands, it's leading to this Pentacle with the Lovers card. And you manifested this. You're actually the Hangman. So this Magician is right under the Hangman. So the Hangman is enlightening us, and it's telling us that this is the infinity symbol. It's a symbol of knowing and intuition, that you have all the right tools to make a relationship work. But you manifested this. By doing everything that you're doing, the universe is involved, they want to move you forward. You've manifested this divine soulmate to come into your life. But not only did you manifest them to come into your life and you have all the tools to make this work, I think you're going to find out through all this communication here that they have all the tools to make it work. This Magician is right next to the Three of Swords, which is right under the Three of Pentacles. See, this is why I think that someone was interfering, because we have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, okay, right next to each other. This broken heart here, which you've been protecting, you did not want to go through this, but you find yourself being urged by the universe to, this energy is not serving you. You needed to get rid of it. You needed it out of your life. It was painful. You manifested that. So by doing this, you've manifested, what I'm trying to say is this lover to come in, this divine soulmate to come in. So the Hangman is enlightening us that this energy actually needed to happen for this energy to come in. So it's like, I don't know. It's just the way things work. You go through one thing and it leads to another thing. There's a song or something. One thing leads to another. I don't remember who did it. But it's halfway in my mind, but that's what I get out of this. So this broken heart actually leads to you meeting your divine soulmate, and they're going to have all these same tools to make a relationship work that you have. That's what you need. So under the Eight of Wands is the Queen of Swords. So this is your energy, Libra, okay? This card is for Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You might have Gemini or Aquarius someplace else in your chart. There is Gemini right here, and there's Aquarius right here. And so, or somebody else might have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in their chart too. So, but the energy of this card is right under the Eight of Wands is you're going to be speaking your truth. You're going to be asking the right questions, seeking the truth from this divine soulmate. And this is all so that you can move forward. And you will be moving forward. But you're moving forward really knowing each other, having a lot of truth and having a lot of clarity. You're not rushing forward. You're not, acting like the fool and putting your head in the clouds and just, living in the moment. You're actually seeking truth and clarity. And you're putting these rough waters behind you and moving towards a more peaceful, calmer place in your life. You've manifested this. It's right under the Magician. And the Magician is actually pointing right to the Page of Wands, which is right next to the Six of Swords. So this tells me, yeah, you're going to speak up. That's what the Knight of Swords is all about. It's right under the Three of Swords. In order to move forward, you're going to speak up. You're holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. Now remember, the whole reading is surrounded by the Queen of Wands. Holding that wand of fresh starts and new beginnings, you're going to speak up that this is what you want. This is that rushing in with that sword of truth and clarity here. And it's brewing. You know what you need to do. You know it. We got the infinity symbol here. You know what you need to do, and you're going to have to say something. And you're going to, because you want a fresh start and a new beginning. Even though, it's not going to be fun, but it's going to work out. So if you're wondering if this is all going to work out in the end, if you're doing the right thing, according to this reading, you're doing the exact right thing by, not entertaining the energies that are not serving you. This Two of Pentacles energy that you're living in, these ups and these downs, you can only take that so long. You are so ready for a fresh start. Okay, one more card. Ooh, okay, for Libras, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And this is all about waiting for something to come to fruition. It's waiting for the Pentacle. It's waiting for this relationship over here to be grounded, secure, stable. But this is waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. A matter of years might have gone by. Months or years or a time has ticked and ticked away. All these pentacles and all the ups and downs. You're done. You're ready, and you're ready to move forward. But, the universe wants you to know that there's somebody out there waiting for you. So it sits right on the Knight of Swords, rushing in, rushing for you. Tired of waiting. You just kind of come to your wit's end here, and you go for it. And it also is right on top of the Lovers. Whoever this divine soulmate is has been waiting to come in. And you'll know when you meet them that this is a special connection. You're going to have all that communication, and it's just going to solidify the very fact that this is the one that you want to move forward with. So, wow, Libras, this was your reading. Thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.